I'm John Bandler, and we're going to talk about building my cybersecurity program for your organization and doing it yourself. So you are starting with nothing. Your organization, your company, your nonprofit has no cybersecurity program. You probably need one if you have more than, say, 4 people working there. You need something written. You need to do these things. So you're starting with nothing. That's that red dot where you are. Red is dangerous. You're in a dangerous spot. You need to build something. You can't afford to hire someone. You don't have the internal expertise. I have built something you can use. What is a cybersecurity program? Well, I wrote a website article on that, and I talk about it in another video, but basically, it's your program to do cybersecurity. What's cybersecurity? It's cyber plus security. You're keeping your information systems secure. You're protecting from cybercrime. You need to have cybersecurity in your individual personal life and at work in your organization. And what's a program? It's just ongoing activities and management. It's something your business needs to do, needs to regularly do it. You're never done with it. You need a program to keep doing it and manage your cybersecurity and your information systems, your IT, manage it well. So cybersecurity program, quick recap here. I covered it in another video, but your program, it's going to have people, policy, meaning a written document, and then practice, the action, the things you do. And sometimes it's the things you forgot to do or failed to do, but hopefully you're doing the things you need. So ongoing activity, start with the basics. Don't go to the fancy stuff first. Using good management with good decision making. You've got the policy and internal rule, which is usually got to be written. You got to train people. And we're looking for continual improvement. We're not looking for perfection. That's impossible, but continual improvement. Now let's talk about my cybersecurity program. Recap for you. Policy, guidance, the 4 pillars of cybersecurity, which is something I came up with and I talk about in my first cybersecurity book. So we have guidance and a written cybersecurity policy. I use consistent terminology. We need to put someone in charge of cybersecurity. It's not the outside consultant or lawyer. It's someone in that organization. Training, and I've got a book coming out soon. Now, key takeaway here, this requires effort and work. There's no magic button. There's no easy button. There's no shortcuts. I mean, there are long routes and shortcuts, but there's no magic way to get this done. It is going to require time, effort, and work. So let's talk about building my program yourself in your organization. I have a do-it-yourself solution for those very small organizations that don't have the resources to hire anybody. It's the policy, the guidance, the 4 pillars, and I give you a free written cybersecurity policy. It's got an incident response plan. You need to follow it. You need to ensure your action, your practice align with the policy. I've got other guidance, and you are making your own decisions for your organization. So this is not making all the decisions for you. It's giving you a framework to do that. And like any decision you make, you need to do your diligence, meaning some research, some investigation, get to know your options, get facts, and then you apply logic. Put people in charge, train people, and again, the continual improvement because we're never done. This starts with the free written cybersecurity policy. Where do you get it? You get it from my website. And my website looks something like this. And the webpage, I'll have the link for you in the description. For the free starter cybersecurity policy, you scroll down, you'll see the version. Here we're on version 1.4 revised September 2025. So you can click on that link here or click on the image there. And I revise it pretty much every year. The revisions are pretty minimal, but I keep trying to make it better. So I am going to walk you through the policy. It'll look like this, and I'm going to switch to Adobe. And when I open the document up in Adobe, Of course, we got the AI prompt. This appears to be a long document. Save time by reading a summary using AI Assistant. Don't read the summary. X that box and read the document yourself. I wrote it simply and clearly. You need to read it. You need to understand it. Let me switch the view. So here's the cover page. You got the version, the revision date, and I've highlighted some things before recording this video so I wouldn't forget certain things. Each section in bold, we got an introduction, and it indicates how this policy establishes the cybersecurity program. Section 2 is the overview with some really good cybersecurity basics. Talks about my 4 pillars of cybersecurity, that we're going to follow external rules known as laws, external guidance and resources, and sometimes you're going to need professional guidance. God forbid you have a data breach or ransomware event, and you might employ outside IT services as well. Section 3 is implementing the policy and program, and it's important we manage it well. That's also known as governance. We'll designate someone as the information security coordinator. You need to put someone in charge. You can create an information governance committee. If your organization is bigger than very small, you'll have to designate an incident response team. And some of these links are clickable. Now, you can see the hyperlinks, but if you're not sure what the role of an information security coordinator should be, you can click on that. And I also have the links with the URL spelled out in the appendix. We talk about the cybersecurity dial because you need to decide, do you want to be at a 0? Well, you shouldn't be at a 0. That would be negligent. But do you want to be at a 3? Do you want to be at an 8? You need to make those decisions. You want to think about cybercrime and disaster and protect against that. Section 4 talks about cybersecurity controls. We start with the importance of knowledge and awareness because that's how we make good decisions, if we have good knowledge and we're aware. Email-based funds transfer frauds, I talk about that because you want to prevent against money being stolen through these email scams, also known as business email compromise and others. Secure your devices, secure your data, back up your data. So important in case you're hit with ransomware. Network security, section 5 is your incident response plan. I put it in with the policy so that there's less documents to manage. 6 is the conclusion. 7 is the appendix. You have a lot of references and resources, clickable links, and it's spelled out in case you print this to paper. All these links on my website, totally free, no registration required. Of course, I cannot guarantee it'll stay that way forever or that my website will stay working forever, but we have all these resources on all these different things. I define terms, and I've got books and online courses if you want to learn more. Terms of use disclaimer, ownership of intellectual property, that's section 8. I have to protect myself and protect my work. And remember, I'm giving this for free for you to use. Or I should say, I'm giving you a license to use this, but I'm keeping my intellectual property and I want to make sure I'm protected. So section 8 is important. So that was a quick walk through the policy, which is the basis of the cybersecurity program. So let's talk these main steps through. And I have this on my website with some more text. So if you'd rather read it than listen to it, it's there. So your first step is implement my free cybersecurity policy. You need to make it an official policy of your organization. However you do that, but it can be done simply as with an email. You need to read it, not the AI summary, but read the document. You need to follow it and continually review it as well. Designate someone to be in charge of cybersecurity in your organization, because if no one's in charge, no one's going to do it. Now, obviously, this cannot be their full-time job, but it's an additional duty they'll need to do and spend a reasonable amount of time on that. And you decide what's reasonable. You need to train every member in your new policy. And I hope to have some videos out that will help, including this one and others with a little more detail. And remember, the policy has solid cybersecurity basics within it, so if people are pressed for time, the policy is the first thing to read and review. I'll work on some training videos, time permitting. You'll be looking for areas of improvement with the cybersecurity in your organization, starting with priority low-hanging fruit. What do we mean by low-hanging fruit? You'll want to see my 3 priority cybercrime threats, and you're thinking of those email-based funds transfer frauds or business email compromise, and you're thinking of ransomware, and you're looking in the policy and you'll see how I emphasize data backups. You need to back up your data because if you're hit by ransomware, you need to be able to restore it. And those funds transfer protections I talk about in the policy. And you want to be thinking about other things like 2-factor authentication. And guess what? That's in the policy too. After you've done this, you've now built your cybersecurity program. You're not done though. You will need to prepare to maintain it and improve it. I'm going to touch on that briefly, but I aim to have another video just on that. Disclaimers and warnings. Listen, this is free. My gift to you, you're agreeing not to sue me. There's no cybersecurity magic. You assume all the risk. I have no liability. Cybercrime can devastate you even when you've done a great job with cybersecurity. Many organizations do not do a great job. Some do a terrible job. That puts them at higher risk for cybercrime. See the terms on my website and my free cybersecurity policy. And we looked at them a little, and you'll see it on my website too. Now remember, documents do not magically protect you from cybercrime. Documents don't magically put you in compliance with cyber laws. And there are laws requiring cybersecurity, data breach notification, all of that. But good cybersecurity documents, if followed, they will help you properly manage your organization, your information systems, and risks. They'll help you reduce your risks. And that helps you comply with laws, run your organization better, and protect against cybercrime, incidents, disasters. You're definitely better off having a cybersecurity program and investing effort to have a good program, to do your reasonable, good faith best. Now, in another video, we are going to talk maintain and improve your existing implementation of my cybersecurity program. So here we've got the green dot. You've got a program, that's great, but we still need to keep improving. You can't forget about it. You can't let it gather dust. You've got to keep improving. Recapping some key points. Almost every organization needs a cybersecurity program. My do-it-yourself cybersecurity program is solid if you follow it. It is definitely better than nothing when properly implemented. For very small organizations with no resources to hire, this is for you. Of course, if you can hire me, even for an hourly consult to help you do this. But some organizations can't afford anyone. Good management of information systems and your information assets is good for business too. It's not just about compliance and protection. It'll help you run your business better. And this video, my cybersecurity policy, is my gift to you. If you want a deeper understanding, see my articles on my website. I got a free course on Udemy, my books. I hope to have another book coming out soon and more videos as I get to it. Please subscribe. I've got references, resources, additional reading that will all be in the video description. I've got a companion article, other articles, and all of that will all be in the description. Check out my Give Forward, Give Back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.